Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about leadership for the future. So leadership is very important in COVID-19 situations. So I want to invite everyone to this feature of leaderships and leadership oriented things. My journey in leading change and improvement. Pick three cards. Where are you from? One card is a capture how you thought and accept when you first saw yourself as a leader of change or a change agent. Where are you now? One card for how you think and act now. Where are you going? One card about possibilities for your future. It's a catalyst card. Reflect what is happening in your role right now that might influence your future directions. Choose one card from the second deck that captures something about this reflection. Leadership journey. Pick three cards. Where are you from? One card is capture how you acted when you first thought of leaders. Where are you now? One card for how you think. And where are you going? One card about possibilities for future. My journey in leading, changing, and improvement a final task. On the back of each of the card from the first deck is a tiny letter of letters. Make a note of the letter for your from here and there. We'll return to them. Transformation is a tool for understanding key pattern in your life individually and together in group, organizations, and communities. Transformation is two set of card and a user guide, a life logic 4884 card and the catalyst, an interactive tool for exploring the life journey from here and to there. The imagination is coming to a health and care system near you soon. Agricultural is, industrial is, information is, imagination is. The imagination is an era beyond the information is. Creativity and imagination will become the primary creators of economic value. Film-based platform will change the way humans interact with each other and create economic and social structures. Virtual reality and cyberspace will raise the value of imagination-based work of designer, artists, video makers, actors over rational thinking. Two of our sketch note have been shared over a million tones. An exploration, human grown projects, massive increase in the other populations, dramatic increase in potential for sharing information across the world. An exponentially changing world, human genome projects, massive increase. In 5 years, our technology will be 32 plus better than it's now, and 20 in 10 years, it will be more than that. Many of the way we go about improving health and care were designed in a different mindset for a different set of circumstances. We still organize health and care like the tabulating machines company 1970s. The biggest shift we are seeing a shift in power. Power is the ability to produce intended effect. Barton Russell. Old power, new power. Currency held by a new, push downs, commands, close transitions, current made by many, pulled in, shared, open relationship. The network secrets of the great change agent, bullet battering and Tanzania's Neo as a change agent, my centrality in the information network is more important than my position in the formal hierarchy. People who are highly connected have twice as much power to influence change as people with hierarchical power. Just 3% of people in the organization or system typically influence 80% of the other people. Find the 3%. Meet Mandy Carney, head of patients flow of the Yeovil Hospital. As senior leaders, we are less influential than we think. If we want to get the same level of influence through top-down change as a 3% get, we need 4 times more people. Source Jeff Hansard's 3% rule also appeared true for the social media. The powerful media superconnectors across the world Trust is imploding. Peers are now as credible as expert. The inversion of influence based on the trust inbox, the average of a country trust in the institution of government, business, media, and non-governmental organization. The world is disrupted. Edelman Trust, Baltimore's. Patient, family, and citizen social media. People live with a long-term condition and with cancer are some of the most engaged and active audience of social media. Research shows patients and consumer gain agency by using social media for health-related purpose. It improves their relationship with their healthcare professional. Overt or tactics opposition from some healthcare professional. Patient trust social media, so we must be their trusted source. Empower your staff to be the voice of organization. They got audience and credibility. Mark Jeben was one of the social behind resistance. What not to be, what to do. A big debate in social science. Structures agency. The design dilemma at the art of change: structure, system, performance goal, compliance, regulation, competition, program management, incentive systems, activation, ability to make choice, capability, leaders everywhere, social action, solidarity, social movement. Agency, the power individually and collectively to make a positive difference. What is the issue here? Structures, agency. Problematic: changing a permission structure can take years. The good news: we can usually build agency much more quicker. Large scale change happen. As the length of your cycle growth, your confidence in delivering on its drone and dramatically. Test and pilot. Transforming perceptions of nursing and midwifery. Google image search using the word nurse. Google image search using the word doctors. Transforming perception of nursing, a digital platform was set up to the capture idea on how about transform perceptions of nursing and midwifery. It was live for 5 weeks between December 2017 to January 2018. Supplements by Twitter chat. As a result, there were 23,000 interactions, 2,212 organizational idea from the idea platform, 8,520 post views, nearly 1,000 original tweet in Twitter chat, which generate 40 more ideas. Idea for action. The two levels rules: year, month, week, day, hours. NHA's long-term plan. Unleash the collective brilliant people who work in ambulance service and so on. The project decision making process. We observe that how the decision making process actually work. There are different kind of good events we can handle. We can go for media making. We can develop a idea plan. We can develop the ambulance service improvements. And what we working in now, action, a collaboration design for response framework, action on a mental health and emotional disaster, and actionable knowledge bank for use by frontier ambulance staff. The process has been 90% effective, creating conversation which match the issue we are trying to address. Answer. Tasks in the gallery are 13 continuum based on key themes in system transformation. For each continuum, add a red dot above the line for the where you think we are today and a green dot below the link for where you think we need to be in future. Bottom-up actions: healthcare and health, tried tested approach, reduce cost, clinical leadership, old power, performance, storytelling, efficiency, focus on formal leaders, hierarchy, personalized system, performance, and accountabilities all are important factors. Problem and polarities: have one best or right answer that provide a solutions, are unsolved problem that need to be managed. The solution solve the problem and it goes away. Often two positions are in opposition: a definition and point where you can say that the problem is solved, usually expressed as from one polarity to another. The solutions to the problem usually contain an alternative, a tension, not a choice with a best or right answer. Old power, currency, held by few, pushing down, command close, new power, current made by many, pulled in, share, open relationship. These are the action plans we can take, and if we take the necessary action plan, we can go for change and other things. Task: identify the polarity that your team would like to work on. Write the names of the poles in the boxes in the middle of the templates. And then we go for reducing cost and improve quality. So in reduce cost and improve quality, ideally energy flow, work towards the upside of both poles, and you create a virtuous circle leading to the higher purpose. Feedback: identify one person from your tables to feedback to the wider group. Two, polarity you work on, or one insight you gain from the activity. Current global trend call for leaders who can demonstrate a high level of maturity in dealings, creativity with increased complexity, uncertainty, diversity, number of paradox. Post-conventional leader: tomorrow management system will need to value diversity, dissents, divergence as a highly as confirms consensus and coherence. Adult development: children develop in dramatic stage or stage. Adult condition to develop in stage. Adults can become more mature as they grow up. Our adult stage of development affect how we think. There are several frameworks for thinking about the transformation that are possible. Skills for judgment and decision making, fluency of idea, learning strategies, originality, active learning. These are the major skills. In post-COVID world, we need to focus on vertical development as a horizontal. Horizontal development, adding more knowledge, skill, and competency, transmit through expert. Vertical development, ability to think in more complex systematic strategies and interdependent way, learn through experience. Vertical development is about the ability to think and act more complex ways. It's ability how you think. It's about maturity, grow up, and increase one depth. The skill for 2030: originality, judgment and decision making, fluence of idea, learning strategy, active learning. So we need a school for the change agent. Besides that, we need a social vertical development for change agent. A team player, flow others, faithfully work with all power, authority, strict to QI methods and or project management approach. Stage of vertical development: dependent, independent. Team players follow other faithfully, work with old power authority, sticks or to QI methods, think in an independent way, drive the agenda, guide by my own values, take a stand for the things, spark an initial change. Stage of vertical development: dependent, independent. What happens to one affect all others. Towards interdependence, independent divisions or department professional expertise, right answer, agile achieve, compromise, reliable performance, system or organization, our adaptive learning, mutual right, system leader, creative collaboration, integrated transformation. Interdependence. It's a process that I win and you win, win-win situation, expanding our mindset. Trade of requirement in the operation model mindsets. Change agent in the future. Horizontals and developments and the vertical development. This is also very much important. Leadership in today's violent, uncertain, complex, ambiguous work environment are suffering not from a lack of leadership knowledge or skills, but from the fact that vertical altitude is inferior to the complexity to their leadership challenges. Way of leadership development: post conventional, conventional, pre-conventional, terry sections, interdependent, dependent, independent, center for creative leadership, economic transformation, achieve, expert, diplomats, opposite, and William problem. 7 forms of adults: transforming, alchemic, redefining, achiever, expert, diplomat, opportunities. Distribute of the action logic. These are the action logic we can think. So there are many interesting things, like make a note of the later for your futures and we'll return to them. 7 transformation: alchemist, transformation, redefining, achievers, expert, diplomats and opportunists. I have come to understand that the general knowledge defect is organization is not the lack of sharing, nor is a poorly designed repositions. Rather, it is the inability to hold authentic conventionals. feature of law also importance, and literature structures which will help us to understand our economy and in effective way. Having take part of the workshops, it should be a topic that you want to take actions and write your idea in sentence. So unconfirmed four principles, like whoever comes are the right people, whatever happens in only things that could happen when it start in the right times, when it's over, it's over. So this is one of the things that what we have to do and what we do not have to do: culture, mindset, behavior, scaling down, scaling up, scale and spread of the change, building energy for the changing for the future. These are the very important point, how we get the power to changing things. Research with groups show 25% to 3% patterns when a minority group pushing change, 10% when the 10% of the population hold a unshakable belief, 3% typically organization, around 3% of the people. So these are the different kind of things we have to think about, and we have to grow in our economy in an effective way. And this is the factors we can do a better change management. We can do a better change in our society. And this is the ultimately way we can improve the world with the futurist leadership approach. Thank you everyone for joining today's session. If you have any question, you can communicate with me.